Kumusta? Annyeonghaseyo, sawatika. Welcome everybody to the stream.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah,
You kicked us off with a.
my pronunciation was probably off for all of those. I mean, least of all Korean because yeah, like I was a K-pop girly like back in the day. But that aside, we don't have a ton of announcements for this stream, but we do have the full songs in the Philippines. We
Mhm.
do have the South Korean snippets. Uh, we might have talked about this last stream, but Mongolia is hosting a national selection, and
Yeah.
Thailand has put out their artists, so we now know who will be competing in their national selection. Yeah, how we doing, Lily?
Am I muted?
No, you're not.
I
You're good.
wait. Am I good now?
No, yeah,
Can you
you've been
still
good
hear
this whole
me?
time.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I definitely have some opinions about the snippets South Korea and the Philippines songs. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Same.
Hmm.
Well, I guess maybe we should just start by mentioning the artists who were selected for Thailand's chosen one is the name of their
Hmm.
national final. Which,
Yep.
hey, we all have to have a chosen one, right?
Yeah.
And
I love it. It's so
uh,
dramatic
we just got
already.
the we just got the artist list up. Haven't gotten the songs yet.
Mhm.
I am curious though, because it looks like they're not playing in Thailand. Just from what I've read up on with a couple of the people competing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
So
it looks like we have 10 acts going to be
yeah, we
competing,
have
just
10
like the
acts competing.
Philippines. Hmm.
Oh gosh. And here's the thing. I find Thai to be such a hard language to pronounce. I'm gonna be a little
Notoriously.
scared here.
Hmm.
Yeah. So our
Okay.
first artist is Gam Wichayeni. Then we have Jet Setter, JM and K, Mang and Dao, Monica, Retrospect, Tigger and Tara Vils, Wonderframe, Zamarie, and then we have the Handsome Wolf. I'm
Hmm.
guessing the Handsome Wolf is the person who is dressed as a wolf because that
Imagine if it weren't. Yes, I'm
the
also guessing that.
accent.
I'm also guessing
I
that.
I mean, I feel like that's a choice and I'm here for it. We love to
It's
see
just
our furry.
why am I just like seeing just like in my peripheral vision the Norwegian flag? Um
See, my mind went somewhere else because, as we know, I consume a lot of like odd media,
mhm,
and I'm like, oh, the handsome wolf. Okay, there's a series I really like with human animal hybrids in it,
mhm.
and he's not a wolf, he's a dog, but he's a handsome dog, and that's where my mind went. I mean, there's another series I like that has human animal hybrids in it that has a handsome wolf, and we can think about him too.
Mhm. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Like I like the fact that they are leaning into kind of the animal human hybrid for their first natural selection. They were just like, "Oh yeah."
I mean,
Like do
to
it for
be
the
fair,
camera. Who knows? The song's probably it.
the only Thai media I consume are Thai BLs.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know anything about Thai music. I don't know.
I
Am
have a
I thinking?
very limited knowledge about Thai music and media, and that's because it's always kind of been approximate with kind of like I don't know, being in the California Bay Area and
Mhm.
in the Philippine community, the Thai community was always just kind of adjacent to us. So I mean, it's I'm not absolutely absolvent of knowledge of their media, but it is very limited because they do love Western media quite a bit and other forms of Eastern Asian media. So it's kind of a similar situation with the Philippines, but at least with this, it is the same number of artists, and we do have images of the artists, and we don't do know who's competing and what they've been reputed for so far. So
Yeah.
I haven't done a ton of research into them just yet, but I'm excited to find out.
Yeah, when I looked it up, one of the first one I mentioned, Wichayani, um, is someone who has number of awards. She's like reading up on her a little bit. She's an artist who's really well respected within the country.
Hmm.
Um, and I'm very much excited about the fact that we have that happening here.
Hmm.
What else is there? Uh, Fancy Pants 123 mentioned apparently Taravis is popular in Thailand.
All
I saw
right.
that as
Can't wait to do
well.
research.
Zamari, just kind of like a lot of different things happening there. But I am looking forward to seeing where we go with
Mhm.
all of this here. And like Boz says, Thai media is very camp. So I personally am looking forward to seeing a camp show because I feel like from what I've seen of Thai, like I said, I watch a lot of Thai BLs.
Mhm.
You want to watch Omegaverse car racing? It exists in Thailand. Bless that country. Uh, you want to watch a show about a grandpa who's broke, so he decides he's going to start writing queer romance as a 75-year-old heterosexual man.
Hell
And then just dissolves into a family drama. That exists, baby. It exists. And I watched all 12 episodes.
You guys, if you want camp media, Thailand is the place to go.
Actually,
Like
let me double check one
they've
thing.
they've
Okay,
been
no, this is
doing
Channel 3.
camp media. If anyone remembers like Thai bank commercials from the early 2000s, how they just devolved into the craziest like family dramas with like injuries, illnesses, and like music that makes you cry. Like Thailand will do anything to get you to whatever emotion you need. They need you to get to in like 30 seconds. I see them
Mhm.
spiritually as the sister to the Philippines.
I just, you know what? I'm looking forward
I feel
to
like they're our
this.
spiritual sister.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing where we get with Thailand.
Mhm.
Someone said the full Korean songs were released. I don't know if they were released. I only
Okay,
heard snippets.
interesting.
I thought it was just snippets.
Yes, I also thought it was only snippets, and last I saw it was only snippets. But I would assume that if the full songs are out, did someone leak them?
Oh, they were released earlier this morning.
Oh no, we're already late.
Yeah, we're late. Sorry,
Oh
guys.
no, sorry you guys. But it's
Or
okay
like last
because
night for us. They released at midnight on the 23rd. So what would that have been? 12 hours ago?
yes, that would have been 12 hours ago.
No, 12 hours ago for me. So that would have been like almost
Uh,
24 hours ago. We're late.
we're late. Oh my
I
god, you
am sorry.
guys.
We'll talk about them more in depth next week.
Hey, like
We only
this is
listened
our
to the
first time covering the
snippets.
season. This is our first
Yeah.
time, you know? Like this is
I
outside of our normal time for covering Eurovision. Like we're getting the hang
kind
of
of give
it.
you guys a behind the scenes thing of what happens.
Yeah.
Basically, at the end of the stream, I make a list of what we're going to be covering next week, and then I update that list throughout the week. And then usually on Friday, I make my final notes, make the post for the stream, and then I leave it at that. So if anything happens that I wasn't expecting to happen between Friday and today, I kind of just don't notice it because I have other stuff I work on,
Mhm.
like on the weekends. Because it's like I hate having a full time job. It sucks. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep. Tell me
But
about it.
I know.
But
It's like remember being in high school when we didn't have that. So do you want to just touch on the Korean snippets before we get deep into deep into the Philippines?
yeah. Okay, so for South Korea, we have our 8 snippets, and the rollout of the snippets was extremely similar to the Philippine selection. So I'm thinking there's going to be kind
Yeah.
of a uniformity with the way that this is handled. But that said, the participating artists and their snippets are 9278, competing with the song "Make It Loud." She Barks, Angel Noise with Nanaya, Hye with If I Knew Love, Junhee with Deep Dive, KIK with F1, Pulzi with Talk, Sojong Shim with Iheradia, sorry, and
Hmm.
Younghoon with Tiny Signal. I have to say, this is not as K-poppy as we were expecting. It's really not from the snippets. From the snippets, we haven't heard the whole
Yeah.
things yet, but the snippets, these are the 15 seconds that they picked. It's not that K-poppy.
Yeah. I mean, it still is like it's gonna always be somewhat K-poppy. I feel like that's just gonna be the situation
To
that we
some
have at
degree.
hand.
Yeah, but it's not so much
Um,
third gen, I would say.
yeah, I
Like
would
it's
say
not
this
third
as
gen
well.
enough.
I feel like with 9278, it was more K-poppy than I think I was expecting it to be.
Mhm.
Mostly because like when I listened to their one song, they haven't released a lot of music, but when I listened to like their one song they had, this seems kind of like out of left field for that. You know what? Diego Rodriguez said it beautifully. More K-pop drama than K-pop.
I understand
it's
that.
giving a lot of Korean like, because I think when like Jordan watched me listen to some of the snippets in real time, and I was just like, oh, this sounds like a K-pop drama. This sounds like K-pop drama. This doesn't sound like a K-pop drama, but a different country's drama. Yeah. It's just like there's a lot of stuff happening there that's like really interesting.
I like it though. I like at least if we could talk about the snippets. 9278, their snippet sounds quite unpolished, but not in a way that didn't show that they didn't have professional development in a studio. It shows that like there's a legitimate kind of a curation to it from just kind of its unrefined quality, I would say.
I'm going to point out that Boss, I think, summarizes how they feel about that song wonderfully, which is extremely jazzy, which I do hear. Okay, like this is kind of like you can tell when someone's studied jazz music, even when they're not playing jazz. And like this does have like the complex beats and rhythms and stuff that you'd expect, and kind of like a mix of things that is a little more what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say experimental necessarily, but it kind of plays with melodies and instrumentation in a way that's a bit unexpected.
I want to use the word rustic. Almost.
I don't know if I'd necessarily say rustic, but it's one of those things I can see, you know?
Yeah. The jazz education is pretty clear in it, because I do like the sound of it. It does create just an overall rounded sound that is enjoyable, which I kind of which I associate with jazz. So yeah, I enjoyed the snippet for sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to see here. And Nanolo says, from what I've heard, heavy big ballads are the most popular genre in Korea. Source, Soul Mafia. He's the most famous Italian in South Korea. He was an idol and worked in South Korean broadcasting too, etc. Which I can hear as well, because we got a lot of ballads here.
We do,
and
have
again,
a
it was like
amount of slow songs, ballads.
I mean, like we have, what was it? Pleasey has a ballad. Who else had a ballad? It was a couple of people, right?
Khrie was also one of the ballad deers.
Khrie I heard, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a drama that's gonna break my heart 100 million times before like.
That's like, it sounds like the kind of song that you hear after like the mother of your bastard child falls down the stairs and rolls down the stairs, and there's like blood down her wrist, and then there's just like the child at the bottom of the stairs, just like, ah! Like it's that really dramatic scene, like into like the to be continued. You hear that song for those instances. It's just big drama. I don't know the lyrics to the songs. Then again, we barely know these songs, but that snippet brought me to that kind of scene in that kind of drama.
Yeah.
Personally, I like it though. I mean, I like big ballad. You know me, ballads.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know you do. I think that snippet of the Heart solo I heard from was it Songjin Shim? I was like, okay, so this is what we're doing here.
So I think from the snippet, that is probably my favorite cut that we've heard so far. It's just so unusual, especially for South Korea. You wouldn't expect instrumentation to be kind of like a big thing that they would really try to make into a significant sound in one of their songs, but it is awesome. Very Eurovision coded, the fact that they're doing that, and the melody is quite nice.
Yeah, and it's like one of those things where I think I wasn't expecting something so upbeat.
Yeah.
Seeing a harp, and it was like just a little bit of a surprise there. Yeah, I hear. Agree. Yeah.
And I mean, like, there's a very healthy dose of rock in this.
There is more than I was expecting too. Here.
Way more than I was expecting.
With Angel Noise, even though their song is very much like listening to their other stuff that makes sense though. They always have kind of like a rocky element in all their songs I've also heard, even though it's like still it's very much a pop song. I think the one that's the most stereotypically what people would expect to hear is Deep Dive. That's the Junhee song. Yeah.
Yes. And I mean, I don't know if we've had this discussion centrally yet, but the whole thing with K-pop and the K-pop sound is that it is way more familiar with folks as Korean culture outside of South Korea than it is within
Yeah.
South Korea. Like um, the population of South Korea doesn't listen to K-pop as avidly as the rest of the world. So, kind of, yeah, the approximation of this to South Korean music as it's consumed in South Korea is a little skewed, but it does sound pretty loyal to like the K-pop quote unquote sound of like Gen 2 to Gen 3. That kind of like a bass line,
Well,
that hook is very like K-pop.
from what I understand, K-pop's always meant to be more of a product exported
Mhm.
than a product that's like consumed locally. If that makes, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean when I say that? Like
Mhm.
it's like not meant to be a domestic product. It's meant to be an exported product more, and like that's why the genre is built the way it is. And
Mhm.
you know what? That's why we see so many. Actually, we just see Swedes writing pop music everywhere. Like I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all, I keep saying it. That I know this is a channel where people like our watchers are going to understand this and comprehend it. But like when I talk to people IRL, they're like, "Why do you listen to like international pop music?" I'm like, you do too. I'm
Mhm.
like always like, yeah, you do too. Odds are, if you're listening to a song made by an artist, there's going to be a Swede writing somewhere on that song.
Yeah.
It's like the
Mhm.
number one export of Sweden is IKEA. Number two is pop producers.
Mhm. And I
Like,
mean,
yeah.
there is a little bit of a signature sound too. If you have an ear for it, then you could typically tell if a Swede worked on it in some
Hmm.
cases if you're familiar with that sound. But they are
Yeah.
everywhere. You'll find them in every country, truly.
Yeah. And that one, F1 by Kick, I wasn't expecting something such a, like a heavy
Oh my
instrumentation there,
gosh.
but it
It
was very
was.
much enjoyable. It was like, it was an unexpected surprise. And I
Hmm.
really am looking forward to hearing that full song.
Hmm.
Um, so I think we've kind of touched on everyone, haven't we? Oh, we didn't touch on Tiny Signal by Young Hoon-ji, which again,
That,
ballad.
whoa.
I was like, okay, that sounds like it's up Jordan's
But
alley.
but like it's a very gritty, rocky, male, like masculine ballad. Like where did
Yeah,
this come from in South Korea? What the hell? I
I
like it. I
mean, I
really like
don't.
the snippet. But I mean like I was shocked. I was very much surprised.
Yeah, so I am looking forward to actually getting into all of the full songs.
Yeah. We're gonna have
Now that
heard
I
them
know
by
that,
next stream. That should have been our
yeah,
homework
they know that
already.
they're out. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go ahead and definitely give them all a listen.
Mhm, same.
And yeah, so
We'll let
I
you guys
guess
know.
we're gonna go ahead and talk about our main topic of the week, which is the songs competing in the Philippines. Um,
Yes.
yeah, I'm
Um
sorry, I just saw a comment pop up, and I was like, mm,
no, that's okay. This
yeah,
let's talk about it, you guys, because yeah, 10 songs, 10 artists, they're all out. They've been out since our last stream. And if you have any thoughts on it, then by all means do share them with us. If I can open the discussion,
of course.
actually, you know what? I'm not going to ask to do that. That's my right to do that, especially given that I'm like the Filipino of the site. But there
I
is
think
more
you share that
K-pop.
title technically.
I I mean, no, yes, but the one for video,
Yeah.
I'm the old guy here. So there's more K-pop in the Philippines selection than there is in the Korean selection. There is more K-pop, in my opinion. I
I
know,
hear it. I hear
I
it.
but like
I hear it.
again, this is more distinctly talking about Gen 2 and 3 post that era of K-pop, not Gen 1 very much. But this is very much later K-pop that I hear with three songs, roughly three
Mm,
songs. And we are going to see this, I feel like, in a lot of countries. There's going to be a K-pop approximate in every selection is my theory. Because I mean, in Bhutan, the approximate entry was Bayo 301 because that had a very kind of K-poppy vibe, plus not to mention choreography and a beat drop. You could also say that's a Eurovision thing, but in Asia, people would associate that with K-pop. In the Philippines, we have three songs that sound pretty K-poppy, and I believe two of those songs actually do have a dance break. Um, in Thailand, I could see them also going the K-pop route for at least a number of their entries. I don't think a single country is safe. We can't escape the fact that South Korea had such a big impression on Asia and Asian music on the global scale because of how everybody is going to be handling their national selections. And I will find it funny if South Korea is the least K-poppy selection out of everybody. But I feel like
See,
this is how they do the bait
I'm
and
here
switch.
for that.
And
Mix it
I
up.
play
Be
the game.
unexpected.
You know what? They're playing the game the right way.
Be unexpected. Why do you have to do what people expect?
Mhm.
Switch it up on them.
Exactly. Because
Um,
that's what everyone was expecting. That's been the whole discussion about South Korea up to this point.
yeah, once we hear this, it's like, okay, we're not doing what we thought we were going to be doing here. So is there any? I want to just start by saying I need Elha, Nympha, Esang de Torres, Lance, Reblando, and Cabico to come up with a name as a group. I don't want. It's like the fact that each time we have to say all 4 names. It's a mouthful. It's a lot. If they could come up with a group, that would be great.
That would be
That
great.
being said, yeah.
Let's start with that song,
Fine.
honestly.
Okay, we can start with Cherie.
Let's start with that
It's
song.
fine. I don't hate it. It's a little cheesy, but the vocal harmonies on it really carry. Number one, anytime we have more than one singer in the selection, the harmonies they're hitting, they're doing what I want, they're doing what I expected, and they're doing what I needed. Vocal harmonies out of control here in the best way possible.
Mhm. It's
Yeah.
big. It's glam.
big.
It's show. Like this is the kind of like Melfest fun that I was expecting that we would have in the
Okay.
Philippine selection because there is always, at least with the Philippine music that I'm familiar with, there's always going to be that one like really family friendly song, that box step song where we're all just kind of harmonizing in on a single very strong, I say strong with an asterisk, melody
Mhm.
that is just like pleasurable and light and overall fun, but is vocally very demanding. It's very on brand for the Philippines for me.
Well,
I don't hate it,
I
but it's
mean,
also it's a little much. It's a little much
when
in my
I
opinion.
when I found out we were going to be getting a Filipino national selection, I wanted vocally demanding.
Oh, baby,
That was number
here we
one
are.
on my
Yeah,
list.
here we
And
are.
I think we got that delivered on every single song.
There isn't a whisperer. There isn't a
No,
whisperer.
there's a lot of loudness, a lot of shouting,
Mhm.
a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah, we aren't getting kind of like a supernova level lowness. I love you, supernova, but we cannot do that. We cannot do
Don't
that
come
to
for me.
ourselves, not with these pipes. Um,
Impossible. Oh, what's the next one? Like, what's another one you want to bring up? Because
let me get this list up. Okay, so that was one that we came up. How about between DNA?
Okay, that was cute. I don't care what anyone says. That was really cute.
Mhm.
I know.
It was
Between it means stars. I think that's adorable. It was so girly group cheesy fun, but I love it. I really enjoy that song a lot.
girly and twinkly and sparkly. But like, you know what really gets me about this song? The fact that there's a key change after the first verse. Like, and it is
Hell
the
yeah.
most violent key change you have ever heard in your life. Like,
No, I'm here for it. Give me the key change. It
but
was
it's just so
genuinely so
sudden.
much fun. I love it. The harmonies hit, the way they play off of each other, like basically handing off each vocal part to one another. It's just like it has like a joy to it that I really adore, and I love the fact they name drop the name of the group in the song too.
Mhm.
Like,
Probably the strongest part of their harmonies was when they named themselves.
and I'm like, hell yeah.
Like I'm sorry, that is just pure serotonin to me. Like this
Yes,
song, it's
a
just
rush
pure
of
serotonin.
just straight up so good. Like,
Mhm.
I don't, not my personal favorite, but it's a joy whenever it's on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it has a hook. Like it has a killer
Mhm.
hook. Like between, like that is so memorable.
Yeah. It's something anyone can recall.
Mhm.
It's, yeah, a strong hook carries you pretty well when it
Mhm.
comes to popular music.
And it's just
Let's see
so
who
it's so
else.
loud and busy and jarring. I love it.
I don't know. I
You
think
pick the
another
next
one
one.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
another one with a strong hook for me was, I think it was one of our favorites when we're talking about the snippets.
Mhm.
Dion. This is a
Okay.
messy relationship being described, and it's a warning sign. And you know what? Yeah, yeah.
Um.
Like if this
Yeah.
person manipulates you, red flag.
Mhm. So, okay, we compared it in the last stream, or actually, you
Uh-huh.
brought this up. It's very similar to the song featuring Usher and Kehlani's self-titled album. Even now, I'm forgetting the name of that. Should have known better, or something like that.
Yeah,
Should have known.
it's got
Uh,
the same vibe, but like different.
mhm.
Like they have
This
like they occupy a similar space for me mentally, even they don't sound alike, but they kind of like are in the
they
same
do
place for
occupy
me
a similar
mentally.
space. Yes,
Yeah.
and you guys know something really, really crazy about this song. It would be my favorite. Like this song, everything about it would be my favorite. But do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you why that's not the case?
Oh
Red
really?
flag,
Yeah, they say red flag too much.
narcissist,
Red flag.
manipulator.
Red
Like
flag.
the random English lyrics, cut that shit. Cut that shit. I can't have it. This would be my favorite song if not for the red flag, narcissist, manipulator. Because I'm sorry, like, you know where this takes me back? Family arguments. Like, I'm just seeing family arguments happening when we're all like gathered for like Christmas or something or a funeral. And it's just like, okay, we're arguing about properties that we can't actually legally visit in the Philippines that we have like claim to. Like, this is a discussion that many Filipino families have in the diaspora, like the whole
This is a
property
discussion
discussion,
many. This
the
is a
discussion of
discussion
property.
most diaspora families have. I feel like when it's like the joke of like going home to visit the shack that all your relatives have been fighting over for the last 50 years.
Yes,
Like
but this
this
is what
is
the
it.
Filipino one sounds like. This is what the Filipino one sounds like. Especially, like, I'm sorry, narcissist, manipulator. Like, that doesn't have to be here. Make it like don't.
No,
Why the
Faith brings
English?
up a good point. Faith wants us to know. You know, what if there are people who can't speak Tagalog? They need the English translation.
I'm
It's a
sorry, but
warning.
Filipinas needs to be like our golden PR moment, okay? They don't need to see this side of us. Please, like we need good publicity out here. We need the good publicity.
That's what the nurses are for. The
I
nurses are your good publicity. This is the
well, I
messy
mean,
publicity.
I know, but like, but I mean, musically, I wanted them to like, okay, if we're going to show a toxic relationship in like in the context of the Filipino culture, I I don't need the English in there because it really ruins it for me. Like it really ruins it. Keep it completely in Tagalog because there's a I don't really like the whole English infusion in Filipino. So let's make a distinction here. Filipino is not Tagalog. Tagalog is the indigenous Austronesian language. Filipino is when you have all the loan words from Chinese, Malay, Spanish, English.
Mhm.
Filipino does not, I feel, in my opinion, work so well as this than if this were just completely in Tagalog, because there's it just it's not there and it should be there. And if I say more about this, then you're gonna see a blood vessel pop. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna put this down for now. I understand where you're coming from though, so thank you for your perspective. Oh, baby.
Okay, well, hey, you know what? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What's another one? I don't want to. I don't want
No, that's
to
okay. I
choose
guess it's
another
my
song that
turn
might make
now.
you pop a blood vessel.
So, round and round. Let's go back a
Okay,
beat, baby. So, round and
that was
round.
cute. I enjoyed the fact that it's around,
Again,
as
let's
well.
have a
And the
group
chorus,
name. Let's have
yeah.
a group name.
I mean, at least it's just two people, right? It's like
No, no,
simple.
no.
No,
Round
it's
and
not. It's a
round
group
was
of
like
people.
it
Yeah,
was
it's a
like the
girl group
group.
and then a.
But you know what doesn't make sense to me? There's three artists named. I see a girl group and the rapper question mark. Where is the third artist? And there are not already six people here. Like I don't understand where the division is, but that's probably my fault. That's probably my fault. I need to do more look into that. But the song itself, Round and Round, this is another like kind of busy K-poppy sound. And if I can make an allegation, this is the most modern sounding song of the bunch.
Okay.
Like,
No, I can see that.
do you
It's
see
very
that?
much, yeah, it's very much, I love a vocal girl group. Never gonna lie about that.
Hmm.
You know, why not toss a rap? I feel like there's too many rap breaks in this national final. Too many rap. If it's like, if you're upbeat, we're gonna toss in a rap break. We need to have a rap break. But
These
for
are
me,
the
this
same
is the one that works
Filipinos
the best.
who would put cornrows in when they go to Jamaica. I'm sorry, like this is those kinds of Filipinos. uh, a rap break is in the K-pop formula is very Filipino, in my
Thank
opinion.
you, Fancy Pants. Wink. Got it.
I've been saying Vvink this whole time. Thank you, Fancy Pants. It's
So
Wink.
Wink. Yeah, Wink. I mean, it's a cute name. Let's not
It
pretend
is
that
a
I
cute
said
name. And I like the song. It's cute. Like I'm sorry, I
it's
really
cute.
like it, and it's also very busy, a lot in your face. The tempo changes are jarring. Like there's quite a bit of songs here that have a very jarring element to them, but melodically, I think it occupies the kind of like Frutiger arrow iterated in 2020s with nostalgia for the naughties sound.
Hmm.
Kind of like in the same space that Pink Pantheress and Zara Larson roughly are in
Okay.
terms of sound. Uh, and that's what I call modern, but that's just kind of my interpretation of what that is. And I do think it's geared younger. I
Yeah.
enjoy it though. It's I like it.
No,
I don't know what else
it
to say.
has a good. The thing is with this not with the selection, it's a lot of like enjoyableness. You know.
Mhm. A lot of
Yeah.
warmth, a lot of smiles, a lot of good vibes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna bring up one that's a little unexpected, maybe. Which was Khimo with Reason to Live. This is giving me high key. We're going into like a Billy Joel kind of like territory mixed with like a little bit of Bon Jovi esque lyricism here. This
Hmm.
is just it's it's our melodramatic ballad. I feel like.
Hmm.
Oh, would I give that award to that one, or would I give that award to Good for You?
Ooh,
Because
okay,
both of
wait.
those are really melodramatic. We can
Wait,
talk about those two together.
Okay, so you brought up Reasons to Live. Let's start with Reasons to Live.
Yeah.
Everybody look out. Your churchy kuya is yearning again. So, um, like,
Exactly. I mean, it's very churchy, but like
like
it's very.
this is very big in Filipino culture. Just like,
Mhm.
the kind of like young-ish guy man singing like a really like yearning, pathetic ballad.
Oh my god.
But it's like very vocally demanding again, and it's soulful. See, Filipinos, like, they know how to put on a soulful sound in a way that is better than, like, I would say a lot of other Asian countries. um and this
I mean,
couples into that very
I
well.
have a theory as to why, but hey.
I do want to hear your theory. uh but I like sonically, this is it is quite musical theater. I don't mind it though. It's soft, it's nice, it's pleasant. It could be performed well. I don't think it's meant to leave the greatest impression, but then again, this isn't a very ballad heavy selection. Um, I enjoy the listen, I do, but it's very churchy, very yearning.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like this guy's my cousin. Like, it's like
No,
I've
I
seen my
had
cousins do this, like in the
so
rain.
my so my theory as to why American imperialism.
Oh yeah, yeah. Talk to me about that though. Talk
That's
to
where
me
that
from the
comes from.
outside. Yeah,
um,
yeah.
you know, just the fact there's so many U.S. military bases in the Philippines,
Hmm.
um, and a lot of like, I mean, I could be incorrect with this theory of mine, so please correct me if I'm wrong. The U.S. has had such a heavy involvement in the Philippines since the Spanish-American War.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, effectively, it was a U.S. territory up until 1945. Is that
Pretty, yeah,
right?
pretty.
Okay,
No, I think that's actually exact because it was
because I know
the
prior
liberation,
to
quote
World War,
unquote, from
because
Japan.
prior to World War II, the whole thing was to turn the Philippines over to Filipino
To
rule before the war even started. It's been so long since I've like deep dove into this, but even then, there's still like a lot of U.S. military bases. Like I'm from, like the area I'm from, has a lot of military bases. I'm from like the D.C. area,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone, everyone knows a Filipino woman who's a nurse married to a guy in the military.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's it every time. Or when I used to go to the commissary with my grandfather, it was the cashiers were all Filipino women,
Mm-hmm.
you know, who were all married to guys in the army. It's just like so common. And even then, there's a lot of Filipino men, like Filipino American men in the US military too.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh my gosh. When I had my head
And
shaved,
like,
I was told I looked like a Marine who married a white girl.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But that's not
I'm sorry
wrong.
you went through that.
That's not wrong.
It wasn't
I
incorrect.
know.
I spent time. Well, no, I can't even say that's not incorrect. I spent time around the barracks. Like we have a Marine barracks in the city,
Mhm.
and like you can always tell when you're like just looking at a guy who like lives in the barracks,
Mhm.
and a shaved head is a common. I can't even next door to me, like the neighborhood I live in, has a
Mhm.
lot of rentals for military families. I have like a Coast Guard frat house living next door to me. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Ah,
no, they're fine. They're
ew.
all very sweet. They're young. They're way too young for me to talk to, but they're all very sweet and very helpful.
Mhm.
They helped my sister when her car got stuck in the ice. Um,
That's nice.
they've helped like with car repairs and stuff like that when you know you're having a little issue with the vehicle. But hey, I know how to fix that.
Mhm.
And in exchange, we give them bread and eggs. And they were like, "Where did you get all these eggs from?" And my sister's like, "Oh, a farm." So like, yeah.
I mean, that's a good relationship
Sometimes
though that you guys have.
and sometimes you bake too many cinnamon rolls and you need to, you know, find a group of young men to give your cinnamon rolls to.
And then they'll disappear. And then that's
And then
perfect.
you're like, problem solved. I don't have
And,
too many cinnamon rolls anymore.
and you did your
Or I
good
baked too
Christian
many
deed for the day.
cookies. Or, I wouldn't say Christian in my household, like satanic
Well, I
deed.
mean,
Yeah.
have some
But yeah,
goodness
I
of
think
making
that's like,
cinnamon rolls.
I think so. But yeah, that's a off of a tangent.
Oh
And
wait,
then
no,
the
I
other one I
actually
had brought
wait,
up,
hold on. Wait,
sorry.
before we move on, I have my interpretation of what I thought your theory was going to be,
Oh, okay.
and I want to go back to the point that you were going to visit earlier. I already forget what the topic of that
Yeah.
was, but so when you were talking about the soulfulness of Filipinos and what your theory behind that was, my theory was it kind of runs parallel to it, but it's different. So exported labor is a really big thing in the Philippines, right? And there is I don't particularly like to have to draw it from this, but kind of a similarity, I would say, to the Middle Passage and folks coming from
Okay, so
Africa to the States, and then music kind of being a big thing that bonds
I
like
mean,
folks historically.
I can see that as well,
That's just
but
immediately what I
but
thought.
that's also an extension of American imperialism
Yes,
because I'm
exactly.
thinking about like a lot of Filipino labor that was exported to Hawaii, for example,
Mhm.
and to
Or San
the United States.
Francisco.
I was gonna, you know,
I'm literally
California,
exported labor. I am the
yeah,
product of exported labor. Come on.
but also American missionaries as
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
and like bringing in that church. This song has a very churchy sound I would expect to hear
Mhm.
in like American, like American Christian music, worship music,
Mhm.
whatever we call it. I don't want to
Yeah.
call it worship music, I'm right, but like it has that sound that comes. Well, I'd say more like gospel. There we go. That's
Mhm.
what genre I would say specifically, which is very much evangelicalism, like a way of evangelizing through music, is to have
Mhm.
that sound as well. And I think like
Beautifully put.
to me, it's just like an extension of that. I don't mean that's my theory.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's
It's
historical
just so.
context.
Mhm. And if anyone has trouble understanding Philippine history because like Asian history is wasn't accessible in school, just think of Poland, you know? It's like millions of people, Catholic, run over by everybody. Like
Yeah.
there's similarities. We have similarities to the Polish people. So,
I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people competing here have Spanish names.
yeah. So,
So
Anyways,
yeah.
next song. Next song. Yeah.
I had with that I had brought in the "Good for You" by Russi Avila as well,
Ooh. Hmm,
and
hmm.
with that song, why is this person not on Broadway?
She.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
I
Oh
feel
my
like that's where
gosh.
we should be at. You
Evita.
know,
Oh my gosh. Mm, mm,
give
mm,
you a Vita. Same with Saga. Another why is this person not on Broadway situation?
hmm.
Because that vocal, I want in
That
Les Mis.
that probably
That
could be the vocal moment of the show. Like it's very significant. Very significant. That voice.
yeah,
Les
like
Mis. That's a good call.
I specifically want a limb. Come on, give me yeah, Jean Valjean.
Hmm.
I want this.
Yeah.
My dream casting.
We'll say
Or
this and it
like
gets in a Lin Miranda show.
I can't even talk snap. Number one, I do know someone who was in a Lin Manuel Miranda production.
Oh, nice.
That being said, I'm not going to dox relatives. But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
like,
art.
I do. Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay. Good for you and
So
Broken Beyond
for everyone,
Repair.
yeah. I mean, but like I said, like both of those songs kind of occupy just crazy good vocalization for me. And again, why are these people not on Broadway?
Hmm. If just a quick thought on Good for You. It to me it sounds like if you took kind of like a 2016-17 era Ariana Grande song and then just kind of
Hmm.
like crammed it as hard as you could through like a vid beer filter. Like
Oh my god,
like something about it is just like
I'm not
aggressively
mad.
Ukrainian to me. There's something about the song that is just Ukraine to me. It might
I'm
be
not
like
mad
the
at it.
beat drop or something. The beat drop feels quite Ukrainian. It feels less Philippine, more Ukrainian, but it's not bad. It's quite nice. And Broken Beyond Repair, I actually I don't know if I brought this up in the last stream, but I follow someone on Twitter who actually is the writer behind Broken Beyond Repair, so that's pretty cool to find out. Um, and uh, I did we touch on everybody?
No, we didn't. We have two people. We have three songs we haven't talked about at
That
all.
is true. That is true.
So we have Aja with "Make It Exist."
Hmm.
This one for me, I think, was the most K-poppy vibe.
Unskippable YouTube ad. Unskippable YouTube ad.
Cruel, mean.
Is that cruel or mean, or do they need to know? Do they need to know? This
Yeah.
is Asia. We got to be quick with the criticism. It starts right now. Come on.
I mean, it was cute, but it's not for me.
I like the beat drop a lot. I think the beat drop is actually hella fun, and it
Mhm.
has kind of like an early 2000s Philippine music kind of sound, especially if anyone's familiar with like Wow Wow Wee or like early productions, like
I haven't
TV
heard
productions.
a name I
You
have not heard in many years.
Yeah, Wow Wow Wee, crazy
And
show. One of actually probably one of the craziest shows ever broadcasted. Period in the history of
I'm
TV.
I'm currently in Jersey City. I'm in Jersey City, New Jersey, sitting on a white couch with plastic covering.
Yeah.
And in the other room, my grandmother is trying to explain how to wash the greens to a aunt who married into the family. Not even technically aunt. It's like a play aunt. You know what I mean? Like you have your aunties and uncles who are not at all related to you.
Oh yes, but they're just around and they're close to like your older relative, for example. So you treat them kind of with the same
Well,
respect.
well, married someone in the military.
I mean,
Moved to the
generally,
United
yeah.
States. Yeah.
Often is the case.
And then her family, other relatives of hers, joined the US military, and they all now live in Jersey City, New Jersey.
Hmm. Well, I
And
wouldn't be surprised if we had
I
like
don't
a
know why
couple
we're
of
there. We're there,
so
and I'm just like, give me a plate. I'm done. Like, just trying to get everything together.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that no, it is that kind of song. If it is that kind of level of Filipino culture too. It's weird because like a lot of these songs are quite subconscious in the way that they affect me or ways that they're nostalgic. This song, it
Hmm.
is also like kind of like Philippine family memories in the
Yeah.
diaspora.
Yeah. I mean, it's very much okay. Now, these three cousins or four cousins are going to give you a little show because I feel like that happens in like many families that you just get like a group of the kids who sing and dance. Now, it could be great singers and dancers.
This
From
thing,
the family group we had, one of them actually did make it to being a professional dancer.
good job, awesome.
Shout out to him. And yeah, like what is he working on? Like the last production I saw him working on was Lion King. So good for him. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this totally is that. Because I mean, like, let's make
Mhm.
the music exist. That is just a Philippine memory that we all have. Yes, me and my cousins outside of my grandma's trailer, there were like 10 of us. We did this thing called Talent for Money, where we just harassed people to watch us do talent for like $1 at a time.
That's cute.
It was really cute. Like my brother and I had like a mixtape that we put out of like covers, and I have that CD somewhere. Like
You need to send me that CD. I need to hear it.
I
You
think
can't
my
just.
dad actually still has it. So you know what? Why don't we just do a live reaction at some point? We could be on your channel or whatever, or my channel. But like we could
We
just
should on
react
your
to it live.
channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
because
should. That sounds fun.
we covered Gaga, we covered ABBA. Like it was a crazy time. There was
Oh man, I'm
not
gonna
really any.
cry.
There was not really like a singular thing that we didn't like do on that cover
10 out of
mixtape.
10.
But yes, let's
Okay,
make the music exist. Philippine philosophy down. So it
so
is enjoyable in that regard.
at this point we're down to two we haven't talked about, and that would be Mapadama by J.M. Dela Cerna and Marielle Montellano. Did I go too Spanish
Montellano.
with that? Montellano. Thank you.
Mhm,
And again, this I think is the one that has the most Tagalog in it. We
mhm,
don't get like we do get little snippets of English, but it's not so much. And so it is kind of like a refreshing moment to be in,
mhm.
you know?
Yeah, it's not much, but it's consequential. It is quite consequential, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because how do I make sense of pag-ibig? Like, why there? Why is it there? Um,
Because it
um,
is. And you gotta
because
deal with it.
because it is, and you know what? That's just how Filipinos talk. Okay, like you will just hear English whenever.
No, I get it. Like I have a stepfather from a country that speaks multiple languages, and you're having a conversation with him, and one sentence you're gonna hear four or five different languages. One of them not even a language spoken in the country he's from.
Oh,
So
there probably just is
it's
a
just
better
like
word for it in the fifth language.
I mean, no, because it's like with him, he speaks four languages fluently,
Mhm,
and so his like native language is Wolof. But because it's a former French colony, everyone speaks French. That's your lingua franca. Then you move to the U.S., you speak English, and you work in the restaurant industry, so you speak Spanish,
mhm,
and you will hear all four languages in one sentence.
mhm. Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
practical for folks, like, and that's the beauty of the American melting pot, or like however that's put. But
yeah,
that is so no, that is very explanatory to kind of what happens with the
hmm,
Filipino language, because when you are in a bilingual or multilingual country, at a very kind of like core state of it, you also see a similar thing with Singapore, how people just kind of speak in a way that feels the most natural to them. And I get that out of this song. The song itself, though, eh,
I mean, I
it's
do like the
not for me.
harmonization.
It's not for
Again, we
me.
have a good two voices going together here.
Mhm.
But I do
Very
think
nicely,
this is
very
like
nicely
kind
together.
of the reason why it was one of the last ones we touched on. It's mostly just because I kind of forgot about it. Not gonna lie. Other ones from the selection kind of stood out to me more to speak on sooner.
Mhm.
So I don't find this like at all to be like Peter Hadich says. Hi Peter, I think this is the first time you joined us. Philippines national final is a no skip for me that happens very rarely during the national final Eurovision season. If I were a Jordan, I would be proud to be Filipino.
Thank you, Peter. How are you, by the way? It's good to see you.
Yeah.
But
But like
thank you. I
I
really
think that
appreciate
hits
that.
that first section there is like it's a no skip for me because it's like I don't want to skip anything when the songs are on in the playlist. But this
It's
one for
so
me just doesn't
diverse.
stand out. But like Mapadama doesn't really stand out in that. Like nothing makes me go, oh, I have to turn this off. It's
Yeah.
just like for me, this one doesn't stand out as much as the others do.
Vocals are the biggest focus from what it looks like for the selection in general. But there's there are selections where it's just like I'm more focused on production or more
Mm-hmm.
stage show. I would say stage show is pretty strong in this, but overall, vocals are what they want to shine most, and you see that
Yeah.
with a ridiculous number of these entries.
And then I think what we'll go ahead and do is finish up with Caramella. I'm sorry, Caramel. With
Carmelita.
Sobra Sobra.
Okay,
And
so
yeah,
so
I
so
mean,
so so.
I say this one for last because I feel like it's everyone's favorite of like people who'd be popping in, popping out,
Hmm.
get the audience retention up, baby.
Hmm.
I get why this is so popular within the fandom.
I get it. This is the most traditional Eurovision going for the win formula. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most traditional, and I think that is at the core reason why it's getting all this attention. But to me, it's also my favorite. And I really just like the way the song rides out. Is it because of a bias that I have toward this kind of formula, given that it's Eurovision? Maybe. That probably is a big
Mm-hmm.
factor as to the reason why. But it is a very diverse, very cheesy, very fun song. And I mean, if this is going to be a Eurovision formula type of show, then then we are familiar with what a diva can do. Carmel, take us to
Mm-hmm.
Manila. It might happen because the girl can sing. She can perform
Mm-hmm.
well. I recommend
I
listening to her Aretha covers, or
I mean,
or her
she's
solo
Filipino. Those
songs.
exist.
Yeah.
Like those exist. And Fancy Pants brings up I love the rap part. I
Yes,
think for
that.
me, what makes this
Mhm,
really stand
mhm.
out is instead of going for a dance break, we go for a rap break, which
Yeah.
was unexpected.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I like that we took it that direction rather than just going with a generic dance break, which I feel like at this point has been played out too much in competitions. So it's
Hmm.
kind of like an unexpected take on like we're gonna have a break now in the music because I feel like breaks have often kind of occupied the space of where a bridge would have been traditionally speaking in popular music, and I'm
Yes.
tired of it. I'm tired
Hmm.
of just giving me like a dance break and go girl give us nothing choreography.
Hmm.
So I am happy to see that we have a rap break here.
Hmm. And she's spilling too. Like
And she's
lyrically, she is spitting. Like this is it's a pretty good
mhm,
rap, all things considered, you guys, and it fits within the song. There are a couple raps in this selection that I feel like are juxtaposed to their song. This I feel like is kind of the central, most significant part of the song in Sobra Sobra. And I really enjoy that and the fact that like it is I just feel like it's one of my like cousins really just spilling the tea to me during that section. It's just fun. It's just
mhm.
I think in my personal opinion, probably the strongest song.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the strongest overall package that we have. Is my personal favorite? No, but we're talking about let's put aside my personal feelings
Hmm.
and let's look at what we've got. That's like just a good overall package of like a presentation of a show.
Hmm.
And it would be hard to execute. There is a dance break, rapping, belting back to back. Yeah,
Hmm.
and then on top of it, Fancy Pants mentions also love the key change at the end. Would have loved loved in the final chorus.
The end, I think the end is more so focused on her ability to land really hard runs. Because if you
Yeah.
hear the studio cut, like the last kind of 20 seconds of it, the runs that she has to do, these are very tall orders, you guys. And Eurovision artists would dodge their single high note that they do. This song is all
Mhm.
belting, all high notes, runs out all at the very end, and you have a rap. There's no time to breathe in this song. It's going to be extremely challenging to do this with choreography, and you have to serve
I
face.
I don't know how she's doing this alone
Oh, please don't
because
do this
the
alone.
structure of this.
Woo!
No, I know. I don't mean like standing alone on stage. I mean, how is she doing
Okay.
this alone vocally? Because of
Oh,
the way this song is structured, you would expect to see a one to two, like more than one artist here,
mhm. Yeah. You
performing.
would. You would have an isolated rapper, for instance, or you would
Hmm.
have someone accompanying the vocal. In Eurovision,
I
this
mean,
would
there
be
is
pared
vocal
down.
accompaniment. Oh my god, there's backing vocals here. There's going to be backing vocalists.
Mhm.
Hopefully, don't just rely on a studio like
Yeah.
a set. Like this is one that like I don't know. I think the rules probably say Like in Eurovision, you can have like backing vocals on the track,
Mhm.
but don't give me live backing vocals for this because that's gonna elevate this further rather than just having them sing over top of
I think out of a sense of
a
pride,
track.
it'll be live vocals. I
Well,
think
it's the
they'll do it for
Philippines. I would
pride
expect
reasons.
as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it's a solid one here. And I
We
if
can
this is
do diva.
executed well,
We can do diva. That is
yeah.
one thing that I know the Philippines can do very, very, very well. So I
I
mean, and
have
it's
spent
the only one that can land us the win potentially, in my opinion.
oh yeah, I can see that there. And like I love I and like she's adorable. Cute as a button.
Mhm.
Like just adorable.
And I'm
So
happy. I'm happy she isn't, and I'm so happy I don't like. She
I
is on
know.
the darker skin spectrum
Hmm.
of European popular media. She also looks more indigenous, like than European popular media, because a lot of folks who are famous in the Philippines for many reasons, but also a significant reason is because like they're also half white. There is a very strong Western beauty standard in the Philippines. So the fact that she doesn't look like that beauty standard is very it's enlightening to me to see, and it frankly I'm really happy and it makes me proud that she is currently the favorite, even if she doesn't get the ticket, because yeah, it shows that talent doesn't have any look, basically.
Yeah, no, and I she can dance. I'm looking very much forward to hearing that.
She
Um
can hit a high note. She can hit a high note, you guys. Don't worry about that. She will not be dodging a single one.
oh hold on a second.
Mhm.
Did you hear about the ESC rule cracking down hard on pre-recorded vocals? Apparently one song this year had initial cut that was rejected because it was too backing track reliant.
Interesting.
I want to know
Interesting.
what song that was. I want to know which one it was.
So
Hold on.
who was trying to who was trying to be a little subversive? Hmm.
I need to know.
I wonder if
I
they
have a
have said who
theory.
that was.
More than half.
More
Ooh.
than half.
I'm pulling up a
Theoretically,
list.
who are you drawn to theoretically?
No, not this one. Who would I blame this on? I don't even remember that song, so never mind. Um, I'm actually looking at the list. I'm like, I do not remember half of these songs. Holy crap. That competed this year.
One was cut because of too many pre-recorded backing vocals.
Oh, more than half of the songs. Wait, more than half of all
Wait,
songs. So, like, wait, did you hear?
wait, could you pull it back up again?
Okay, so it should be more than half here, more than half instead of one had. It should be more than half. So it was multiple people. You know what? Good for the EBU. I'm sorry. Like
Mhm,
the backing track, I think when it comes like it's just modern performance, I understand you have a backing track with vocals on it,
mhm,
but people I say just get rid of it. Like I feel like for certain songs, it's done creatively. For other ones, it's not. Ones
mhm,
I would excuse a lot of backing track on, 10 years with Dathi Ferrer.
mhm,
That or Dathi Ferrer, oh God Magnif. That made sense because at least you're being creative with it.
mhm,
You're mixing like this choir of a bunch of different people together. That's interesting and a different take of what you can do with that,
mhm.
rather than
I
just using it to rely on it. I believe that's kind of lazy.
mhm. I mean, not to say that some songs don't need it, but if this is gonna be if results are dedicated by performance, then I mean, ultimately the overall package needs to be performed, and I would agree with that, especially because we have had this whole backing track allowed in the contest for a while now. It feels like it's been quite a number of years where we've allowed backing track, and not to say that songs don't need it, Freddie Pioneer, but ultimately we need to be critiquing things on the performance of it, and backing track can't that really can't be considered with that.
I'm just thinking, like, who would I say probably had too much backing vocal on it? I feel like maybe Armenia did, because that was a choreo intense performance.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a high
I
energy. I can see that being one. I would say, I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember a lot of these songs. Belgium.
That's what happens, Eurovision.
I genuinely, I had to look up that the song was in English for Belgium. I'm not even lying. Bulgaria, I can see having a lot on the backing track again, because it's a lot of choreo happening.
Mm-hmm.
Dare I say Croatia?
No. Oh, I don't. I really hope not. Come on. Ugh.
I
That'd be
just,
really sad.
I don't think so. I don't think like in the actual. Cyprus, 100% on Cyprus.
She was off key, off time, off energy, but still killed it. Good for you, hun.
I would say even Estonia, even though it's not like a vocally out there song, I just feel like with the way things went, that had a lot on it. Georgia, I can see as well. So I already mentioned Georgia.
Yes, I could very clearly see Georgia.
Greece, I can see it as well. Like if it's like their original submission is the one that had to be like rejected, I can see it for that one.
But he sounded good for what it's worth. He sounded really good. Mm-hmm.
Luxembourg, maybe. I think Moldova wouldn't do that. I think when it comes to Moldova, I feel like their hearts are too pure as like a delegation to try to like get one over on someone. And plus, they had Aliana Moon, and she was going to carry that.
As always.
Montenegro, maybe. I feel like Norway did.
United Kingdom.
UK, I can see it too with the UK.
I know Alicia did not. I know my Catholic Beyonce, Alicia did not.
No. She was like, I'm gonna be here.
I love how in the song called Pray, she said, shake that ass.
I mean, hey, some people have prayed for ass shaking. I know I'm one of them. I can't believe you just went off like a...
I'm so sorry. Anyways, Serbia, I feel like plausibly.
I mean,
Sword face and face only. And you know what? Like that it was
fun.
Good
face. It was good face.
Yeah, I still had a good time watching her. And maybe that's all she wanted, you know?
You know, on mute.
Maybe it's a bigger
fantastic
picture.
Performance. Great performance on mute. I was interested in what was happening visually.
Oh, Love Island girly.
Yeah. I mean,
sweet girl. Sweet. She's very sweet. She's very nice.
Yeah. I think we're done here.
Yeah. I mean,
but next
we didn't do our homework, so we need to listen to Korea.
Yeah, next week we'll definitely have to listen to Korea, and we'll also have the results from the Philippines. So yeah, and who knows what else will happen this week? Who knows?
My God, the Philippine selection is at 6:45 a.m. before the stream. You guys, oh my God, I might turn into a different person by next stream. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Wait, what time is it?
It's I have the graphic. I have the graphic.
Oh God.
Hold on, y'all don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Yes, it's 6:45 Pacific time, U.S. California. So I
on
will
the 30th.
This is
or
would
that be the 20th? This is but if it's the 30th in the Philippines, wouldn't it be the 29th?
Oh my God, you guys! Time zone math. I'm blanking.
Oh, what time is it? You know what? There's a flippin'. Let me go to YouTube. They have a stream set up already.
Good call. Okay, so you guys, I hope you're able to watch the Philippine selection so we can all talk about it. I told my family about this, and I had one cousin who reviewed the songs, and she said, between stress me out." Um,
My gosh.
I still need to get their opinions on the rest of them, but we'll see if they agree with the Philippine slash international public with the whole sobra sobra thing, or if they're feeling a little bit more theatrical with it.
No, not the Eurovision YouTube. I want the Eurovision Asia YouTube.
Okay, let me
Let's
see
get
if I
that.
can also get there.
Hold on, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it
Uh,
out.
we'll find this out because
Mm,
I do know it is before our stream.
I know it is. Okay, Philippine selection night. Where is the live stream though? I want the. Not meet the artist, not any of that. I want the stream. Why is there
I
playlists like this?
it's such a shame because I used to be able to just do like time calculation with time zones so well, and now this is just it's hard.
I know, me too. I just don't understand why I can't find the stream now.
Okay, wait. Okay, so if this is helpful at all, in Manila it'll be 9:45 p.m. when the show starts.
Is the Philippines 12 or 14 hours ahead of me?
Oh my God, this who knows how to do time math?
Okay, I did time math for 12 hours ahead of me. So it'll be
Okay.
9:45 a.m. for me.
Okay, so but is that on the 29th or the 30th?
I so if it's
It'll be the
9:45
30th.
p.m. the
It's
30th
9:45 in the Philippines. All the day's
on the
almost over in the
30th.
Philippines. Yes.
Yeah,
So
so it's 12 hours ahead
okay.
of me.
Okay, and yes, sounds good. So 6:45 a.m. for me, 9:45
Oh
a.m.
my
for
gosh.
you. We figured it out, you guys. On the 30th,
We did it.
will be the same day as the
For
selection.
Europe, it'll be 3:45 p.m. Because then the
3:45 p.m.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, that sounds right. Because CEST, because it's usually I go by 6 hours ahead of me when I'm watching something
And it's
Eurovision
9 ahead of
related.
me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that lines up. Wow, y'all get it in the afternoon for like a Sunday viewing. That's great.
That's how my Eurovision usually.
Oh,
That's how my Eurovision usually goes. Like I'm watching in the afternoon, my national finals. It's nice. It's like a
being
good
on the
time.
Pacific Seaboard sucks. For
And then if
Eurovision
something
timing, it always sucks.
And like if it's like a show that's like stressing you out because like a winner wins that you don't want, you have plenty of time before you have to go to bed, pissed off. It's good. The only one that goes on for too long is San Remo. Like San Remo, I'm just like, when is this gonna be over? It is now 8 p.m. and I started watching this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I started feeling bad for the artists because they're just like in their full glam still at like 2 a.m. just backstage hungry. They
I could
performed
never.
like 7 hours ago.
My makeup artists hate me. I'm like, I need to eat something now.
Yeah, it's like I've just
I
been in
don't
an
care about the
upright
lipstick.
position this whole time. I
These shoes are coming off and I'm burning this bra. That is where we're at this point.
Yeah, love you, San Remo, but you are a very, very difficult show.
Yeah.
And
So,
I mean, with that
anyways,
said, yeah, we
let's
will
wrap it
see you
up.
guys next week after the Philippine selection. We'll review the Korean songs, and yeah, we'll probably
Mhm.
have more news by that point too, because the show's in like 2 months. So yeah,
Oh gosh, yeah, we will. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have another country join in.
Mhm.
That could be fun.
that could be.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye.